Hello guys, Salty Gamer here, and today I'll be reviewing the Grisaia Trilogy and talk about why it's a gold standard for visual novels. The trilogy includes The Fruit of Grisaia, The Labyrinth of Grisaia, and The Eden of Grisaia. The visual novel series follows the main character Yuji, who goes to a small school with only 5 other students in it. These 5 students each have their own sets of issues that led them to going to the small school. Yuji soon learns the mysterious past of each of them. The Grisaia Trilogy was most appealing to me because of its great art style, the great characters, the music, and the great plot. The biggest thing I hate about vanilla visual novels in general is the boring reused drama. I constantly see the same scenarios of a love interest moving away, a female character's parents going through a divorce, or a female character not getting along with her parents over small things. In Da Capo 3, the whole drama over a certain female character was that her family didn't like that she didn't have lots of magical powers in her. That was it. That was a drama that kept dragging on, and was so boring to play through. In the Grisaia Trilogy, though, it isn't ordinary boring drama. It has unique drama such as a girl having multiple personalities, a sad past where a girl was stuck with crazy classmates in the middle of nowhere, and a girl whose mother wants to kill her and the main character must protect her. These dramatic scenarios were exciting to play through. You just didn't know if you would get a sad ending. You had to be so careful with the choices you picked. This is a drama I like to see. The other great thing about the plot of each visual novel in the series is that it naturally leads into the next visual novel. The Fruit of Grisaia had some very important questions regarding Yushi's past that weren't answered, and that made the transition to Labyrinth of Grisaia make sense. It didn't feel like a forced sequel that was just made for the sake of making money. It explained why Yuji acted the way he did. The transition of Labyrinth of Grisaia to Eden of Grisaia was good as well. It was like watching part 3 of a movie trilogy. The ending was absolutely amazing. All of the side characters had important parts in resolving the main conflict. There weren't any side characters in the trilogy that were just forgotten. I was really happy that the final visual novel wasn't pushing Yuji to be together with one girl. The one thing I hate so much is when the true ending of a visual novel has the main character end up with a girl that appears on the cover. It's just too predictable. I was amazed by the ending of this trilogy. You rarely see a romantic ending like that in a visual novel. The most important thing I judge a visual novel by is art style. If it has an ugly art style, I will just drop it. I can't stand ugly art. Grisaia had the best art style I had ever seen for a visual novel. It just looks so good. It makes the dramatic scenes and the H scenes very appealing to look at. I had never seen art look this good before in a visual novel. The H scenes were typical vanilla H scenes, but because the art style was so appealing to look at, it made those H scenes really hot to read through. The music was wonderful as well. It had the best soundtrack of any visual novel that I played. It truly made those sad scenes very emotional to play through. At the end of Michiru's route in The Fruit of Grisaia, that song played and I was just amazed. It was the perfect song for that sad dramatic scene. I kept playing that scene over and over. The music made the impact of that scene much more meaningful. The characters were wonderful in this visual novel. For once, the main character of a visual novel isn't just some generic nice guy that lets girls step all over him. Yuji was very confident as a main character and always had a witty comeback to everything. He wasn't shy about ecchi things, and he was willing to kill in order to protect the people he cared about. He didn't give a cheesy reason about why he couldn't kill. He reminds me a bit of Arata from Trinity 7. The girls in this visual novel look very attractive. They all had this interesting mystery about themselves that made you really want to play through the game. It's like, why does Makina want a father figure so much? Why does Michiru's personality seem odd at times? Why does Sachi agree to do what everyone tells her to do? Why is Amane so seductive around Yuji right away? And why is Yumiko so violent towards Yuji? They had such odd personalities, and it left me intrigued. I had to find out more about them. The characters just work so well together. Yuji always had funny jokes to make about the girls' odd personalities. The Grisaia Trilogy is what visual novel developers should strive for. It excelled at everything you look for in a visual novel. And even in its weakest area, which was that the H scenes weren't too creative, its strong points such as music and art style made up for it. The H scenes were amazing to watch because of the music, the art style, and the emotions behind the H scenes. I recommend everyone to play these visual novels. I give the Grisaia Trilogy a 10 out of 10. So, that's all I want to talk about for today. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day or night wherever you are. And please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And please comment if you found anything interesting in the video.